I was just informed that we had no sound. I apologize. Again, I'm Officer Gadal Imad of the ISUPK, and we are out here at the Collin County Courthouse where the trial of Carmelo Anthony took place. Again, he has been found guilty of murder, and we are awaiting to see what the sentencing is going to be. We've been here for a while. It's been some kind of altercations between this group of people here and some police officers and another reporter over here. Um, but again, I just was trying to ask a couple questions to the sisters that was right here. They seem to be pretty upset. You know, I asked her what she thought that the solution would be in order for these type of things to not occur, and she said that we need to fight back. Right? That's what she had said. Uh, and I also commented to her, do you think, what do you think, do you think that separating from these people is part of that solution? And she remained quiet, and she didn't say anything after that. But it seems like they kind of don't want to answer any questions. I've already asked a couple people out here if they could answer a couple questions, and they seem to be, I guess, on silent, or they don't want to answer any questions. So we'll see if we can get anybody to just answer a couple questions. Here in a minute, I'm gonna walk over there towards the courthouse and see if we can talk to a few people. You know what I'm saying, and bring awareness about black and brown unity. How you doing, man? I Channel 5 News. Telemundo. Y'all know if they're gonna do a sentencing today? If we're gonna get any information on that? Y'all know? Right, right. But do you think they're gonna do it today, or I know sometimes it takes a while. They might wait till tomorrow. We're kind of waiting, right? Yeah. Thank you. Excuse me, man. You mind if I ask you a couple questions? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, how you doing? I'm Officer Gadal Imad of the ISUPK. What's your name? Candy? Candy, nice to meet you. Thank you for talking to me. I can hold on to it. If you don't mind kind of scooting over this way for the camera, I thank you for the fighting for our people because the way we see things happening, no one really cares about blacks and Hispanics. Right. No one really is looking out for us. Right. We see the same things by the hands of, I hate to throw color in there, but we see it happening by the hands of white people who don't respect us, who don't look at us as human beings, who just look at us like animals, and like these young boys, saying, I believe they got what they deserve. And I think they are where they need to be because they, like you said, they need to learn to not be basically messing with us, not to be thinking they can just put their hands on us. That's what stems from them having white privilege, thinking that they can just continue to do these things against us. In the same way like these the Chinese man, Rick Chow, they just take it upon themselves to continue doing these things, and we believe that the solution to these things is that we need to separate from these people. We need to, stop attending to their schools and things of that sort. That's what we stand on, and that's what we believe that we need to do because it's been going on for so long. We've been marching for so long, and nothing is really changing. And the true solution is for us to separate from these people. What do you think about those notions?
I believe that we don't have to separate. Like I said, us as black people need to come together. We need to start just really being there for our youth. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the young boy out there over a bottle of water?
Right.
The man should have got murdered. You know what I'm saying? You chased this young man outside of the store after he already left your premises. You and your two sons, and y'all shot this baby in his back over a bottle of water.
Right.
I believe there should be justice. And I believe in other people want us to separate races. If we come together, we're stronger. We're stronger than any other race.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we have to do that first. And we need to start building up the black community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Start building up the black community
as well. Sorry about that. What do you think about like the idea of black and brown unity? right, of blacks and Hispanics coming together, in order to stand against this type of injustices.
I don't mind us together. I mix myself, black, white, Hawaiian, so I'm part of everybody.
Okay.
I believe we all should be able to come together because of you God's eye.
Oh shit. Great.
Y'all finna keep talking because I'll hold
Yeah. No. That. Let me see. All right. There. Yeah. We're about to wrap it up.
Under God's eye, we're all one, and God doesn't see any color. So why should we?
Okay.
That's what's bringing the whole nation there. We're walking around judging everybody. You know
Right. See, and something about that, right? I think that's something that really resides in the hearts of blacks and Hispanics. I think we are the ones that actually regard God in our hearts. I think we're the ones that actually have the compassion. You know what I'm saying? To let a young boy, you know what, man, take the water. He doesn't deserve to get his life took for a bottle of water. And our children don't need to be getting bullied in the schools, what I'm saying, by white privileged children.
And that's another thing that has to stop too. In our state, in our country, also needs to do something about bullying. Bullying ain't cool. There's a lot of kids that go home and kill themselves.
Right.
There's a lot of kids that go home and cut their arms and have suicidal thoughts because they're getting bullied at school. You can go home and tell your mother, tell your dad. There's so much your mother and dad can tell you, or will go to school and ignore them. But they can't sit there at their schoolhouse and hold your hand and walk class to class with you to make
Right.
sure nothing's happening. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
can't walk home from school with you. So what do we expect these kids to do? That's what we have to figure out. How are we going to handle this situation that's going on?
Right.
And we can only do that if we all come together and stop being against each other.
Right. That's the first step. And
Yeah.
part of what we do in the ISUPK, right, is we not only be the example, right, and actually following what God commanded us to do, which is to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, but we also are teaching our children to do the same, because we've been raised, and especially in the churches where they teach us that we don't have to keep God's commandments, and I think that's part of the problem, because we're growing up without a moral compass, and we're just we just find it free to do whatever it is that we please, and not being guided, by those laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right, you're right. I didn't argue with you on that. You're right.
Okay, well,
real to each other.
I appreciate your time, and we standing here for Carmelo Anthony, right? Free Carmelo Anthony. He defended himself, and he did what he had to do.
Yes.
Yeah, so exactly. Right. Well, I appreciate your time. Y'all have a good one. How y'all doing? We got thousands of subscribers, man. I'm Gadal Imad from the ISUPK, man. We got schools all over the country, all over the world, man. You know what I'm saying?
Are you live right now?
Yeah, I'm live right now.
Okay,
What's your name?
My name's Scope, bro. Just another Scope, man. One of the number one live streamers here in the city of Dallas, Texas, man. With my dog Ratchet TV, man. We out here, man. You know what I mean? Covering the Kamala MPL trial, man. It didn't work the way a lot of people wanted to work, man. But shit, man. You know what I mean? I don't think Carmelo meant to kill the boy, man. That's all I can say, man. I don't think he meant to kill him. But they gave him some time, man. But they gonna give him some time, man. Look like, man. And damn, man.
Have you heard anything about if they're going to give the sentence in a day, or is that going to prolong till
it might prolong?
tomorrow?
I think it's in the hands of the jury right now, as far as whether they're going to keep it at murder or take it down to the passion, the crime of passion, whatever. But it could be Thursday we hear about that, man. But
Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe tomorrow, maybe later on today. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow sometime, bro. You feel me? Hopefully they don't come back as fast as they did, but they came back fast. They got their murder. So hopefully it takes some time with this one, man. But yeah, man.
Right. And let me ask you a question, man. What do you think about the idea of black and brown unity?
Black and brown unity. I think as far as I think everybody's life is different. And my life has always been black and brown unity. I'm a Texas nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, I fuck with that. I fuck with the SA. Might be my people. So yeah, I think that's important, though, man. I most definitely think that black, that black and brown got to stick together, man, for real, bro. You know what I mean? Even though people say not a mess, they'll tell us like the Mexicans don't fuck with y'all. Y'all fuck with us.
Right.
Yeah,
right. You already know.
Y'all fuck with us.
You already know, and that's part of what, you know what I'm saying, what we doing in the ISUPK, man, is basically tearing down those false ideals or false notions that we have, you know what I'm saying, about each other. You know, because there's a lot of people that really have these ideas that have been put in there through a period of common oppression. Right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the animosity and the hatred that you see between black and brown, you know what I'm saying, is because of the oppression that we have faced, you know what I'm saying, under this government. You know, the history that we have, you know, we've been put in the same neighborhoods, you know, neighborhoods where they've been infested with drugs, and we basically find ourselves, you know what I'm saying, because of poverty and struggle, we fighting each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's bullshit. Most definitely got to stick together, man. You feel me? At the end of the day, man, you know, we know what races feel like they run shit, feel like they shit, feel like we visitors. So now we got to stick together, man. Shout out my Latinos, man, for real. Shout out all my guys. Like I say, yeah, man, growing up, I used to rap with Lil Flip. Okay. Clover G, if I got the big ass clover on my neck. Okay. Yeah, so we fuck with our Mexican, our Spanish people. For sure, right. Yeah. Shout out to H-Town, man. Shout out to the whole city of Houston, man. But yeah, for sure, we fuck with the Latinos, man. So yeah, if you black and brown, nigga, we all should be down. You feel me?
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, I think it's time, man.
Well, follow me on YouTube, bro. Just Say No to Skull, man. Yeah, y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just Say No to Skull, man. Y'all catch me on 50 Cent Show, Hip Hop Homicides. I used to work for Cheaters out here in Dallas. I was signing a little Flip Clover G's. It's your boy Crisco, man. Just Say No to Skull on YouTube, man. Instagram, all platforms, man.
All right, man. Thank you for the time, man.
Oh, you took the drink. That nigga good fit right now. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. We're gonna work out today.
I'm gonna walk in.
How you doing?
I've been in the courtroom. I've been there Friday and Saturday.
Okay, you mind sharing your thoughts on the case?
Yeah, I can do that.
You want to? You can just stand right here. That's fine. Thank you.
What I saw as sitting in the courtroom for 2 days, I saw one of the jurors sleeping.
Wow.
The Indian lady with the thing that was on her head, she was sleeping. I caught the judge falling asleep a couple of times, and I figure if I had a phone, you can't have phones. If I could have just had a phone to take pictures of what I saw in that courtroom, it would have been a mistrial. I also saw and witnessed Jeff Metcalf coercing one of the witnesses, Eddie Parra, who had got on the stand. It was a lot of unfairness that went on that they allowed that shouldn't have been allowed. They should have either kicked them out the courtroom, banned them from coming back in because those were grounds for that, and especially the jury either replace that jury or it's a mistrial. You cannot sit and just be asleep like that. She was asleep the whole time. The whole time on Friday. So you're not paying attention to no evidence of what's going on. How are you able to make a decision on someone's life is on the line? You should be woke, paying attention, not sleep. So
they're showing that they really don't care about.
They don't
care about it. It's kind of they already made up their mind, and they basically want to find them guilty and get it over with.
Exactly. That's what I saw. That's what I witnessed with my own 2 eyes. And somebody had came out that courtroom and told me this, I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own 2 eyes. But I witnessed a lot with my own 2 eyes that I didn't like. It was just so unfair on so many levels.
And what do you think is either the solution or part of the solution in order to prevent these type of things?
I think that instead of taking matters in your own hand, because Austin could have very well went and got the coach, and Carmela could have just walked off the tent. So both parties, to me, played a part in what happened because it could have been avoided, just as simple as that. Austin, you not grown, so why are you trying to make somebody leave from under the tent? You should just went and got the coach after he denied and kept saying, "No, I'm not going nowhere." Go get an adult. Go get an adult.
Right.
And Camilo, when he was telling you to get from under the tent, as mad, and I know it was a pride thing for him, didn't want to get off under the tent, but to avoid what happened, he could have just walked away.
Right.
He could have just walked away. So, nobody wins in this situation. Both families took an L. Nobody won. Nobody. So it's like, where do we go from here? Learn how to control your anger. Learn how to make choices not out of emotions, but logically thinking like, hey, is this going to cost me? Like, I just need to walk away. Just walk away. And that's what Austin and Camilla could have done.
And do you think that us as blacks and Hispanics that it would be a better solution for us to separate from these people?
Absolutely. I say that wholeheartedly. We definitely need to separate from them. Stop spending money with them because as you can see, they don't care anything about us. Stop going into, and I said I'm not even going into the nails place no more. It's a lot of things that I'm myself going to discipline myself from. So I'm going to stop giving them my coins.
Right.
And I think we need to come together and start boycotting their businesses.
Right.
Because all they want is our money. We're making them rich while they treat us like this.
Like crap.
Like animals.
Inhuman, like animals.
Like animals.
Correct.
And so therefore, we need to stop giving them our money.
Right. Start there. Stop giving them our money.
Stop giving them our money.
Stop wanting being in the same schools with them, in the same, everything, and just completely separate from these people because they treat us like we are inhumane, but we are actually the compassionate ones. They are the ones that actually have no compassion. They are the ones that are actually inhumane, and which is why we need to separate from these people.
Yeah, we don't teach our children hate. They do.
Right. Exactly.
Our children don't grow up hating another race. They teach their children
to. Exactly. Right. Right.
So that's where it has to start also, because everything starts in the home.
It definitely does. It starts in the home. And I am Officer Gadal Imad of the ISUPK. Right. We are the home of the truth. Right. Exactly. We out here speaking the truth, to our people, blacks and Hispanics, with these type of notions, that our people need to understand, that we actually need to separate from these people. That's one of the truths, that we teach.
We do. We absolutely do. And I think that we need to organize something like we need to organize, get a group started where we can make a preparation to exit.
Right.
An exit plan.
Right.
Exit out their system. exit out their system.
Exactly.
Because if not, we're gonna, another month from now, or may not be a month from now, another week from now, who's to say we're gonna be in another court?
Who's next?
Who's next?
Who's next? Right, exactly.
So, I pray that our people start thinking before we act.
Right.
Start thinking before we act, because we got to do something about this.
We definitely do. And we're doing something again. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, and that's what we're doing out here. And I appreciate your time and your input.
Thank you so much. Absolutely. You keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
And if you have anything coming up, share your information and let us know, because I'll be right there.
Okay, if there's any information that you want people to maybe follow you, or maybe know about you, that way it could be on file.
You can follow me on the Set It podcast show. I actually covered this on Saturday when I came out of the courtroom. I did an update. So my channel's on YouTube, Set It podcast. I'm on Set It podcast on Instagram and Facebook as well, and TikTok.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Have a great rest of your day. I caught the judge falling asleep a couple of times, and I figured if I had a phone, you can't have phones. If I could have just had a phone to take pictures of what I saw in that courtroom, it would have been a mistrial. I also saw a witness, Jeff Metcalf, coercing one of the witnesses, Eddie Parra, who had got on stand. It was a lot of unfairness that went on that they stand. Get out.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Seems like this sentencing is gonna take longer than usual, I guess. Again, I am Officer Gadal Imad of the ISUPK. I'm the Commander General, Your Honor. Shalom.